Hello and welcome to Small Thought, Big Impact with Sony Thomas. Let me invite you to a small thought that can create a big impact for you in celebrating your life. Have you heard of cats being dropped from planes? Like me, you might be wondering why would anyone do such a thing? The first time I heard about it, I thought it was an urban legend, a work of fiction. But to my surprise, it wasn't. This historical event happened in the early 1950s when the Daikon people of Borneo suffered a malaria outbreak. The World Health Organization had a solution to spray large amount of DDT to kill the mosquitoes that carried the malaria. The mosquitoes died, the malaria declined. So far, so good, but there were some unintended consequences. Amongst the first was that the roofs of the people's houses began to fall down. It seemed that the DDT had also killed a parasitic wasp which had previously controlled thatch-eating caterpillars. Even worse was that the DDT poisoned insects that were eaten by geckos, which were eaten by cats. Once the cats started to die, the rats flourished, and that began the outbreak of a plague. To cope with these new problems, as a result of spraying DDT, the WHO thought why not parachute 14,000 live cats to catch mice? And that, my friend, was Operation Cat Drop. Operation Cat Drop, now almost forgotten, is a graphical illustration of interconnectedness of life and the law of unintended consequence, even with the best intention. Take a walk down memory lane, and I'm sure you will be able to recollect instances where you had the right intention, but it resulted in unintended consequence. Why do you think this happens? The most obvious reason is we just do not have all the intel in any given situation, nor can we control all the pieces at play in real time. Even though all that is true, my first thought when I heard about Operation Cat Drop was there must have surely been someone in that decision making room, who would have advised against such a decision to spray DDT. But like in most disaster movie, it's common not to listen to the person standing out against the popular decision. The most common reason for this is personal agenda and poor counsel from naysayers and ego feeders. It is said that a leader's potential is determined by those closest to him or her. This leadership nugget can be applied in a larger context to say a person's quality of decision is determined by those closest to him or her. Is it not true? When you look into your own life, many of the unintended consequences can be traced back to poor counsel. I'm in no way blaming someone else for my poor decision, nor am I suggesting you absolve yourself from your mistakes. All I'm merely doing is drawing your attention to a fact of life. That is, better counsel equals better intel, equals better decision, equals lesser unintended consequence. The first car we owned was a pre-owned Maruti 800, and it is on that car I learned driving. Just like any enthusiastic young driver, I was fast, precise, calculated, and aggressive. I mean, I drove the 35 horsepower car as if I'm driving the 769 horsepower Lamborghini. Anyway, I distinctly remember my father constantly reminding me, Sony, you are calculative and precise driver. But what about the other person on the road? This question obviously fell on dumb ears initially, but slowly and steadily it marinated in me and eventually helped me avoid many unintended consequences on the road. This is the power of having great counsel. They help you see the blind spots. You see, one of the ways many unintended consequences in life can be reduced is by having the appropriate people to gain the right perspective from. Unfortunately, you may not automatically have a great inner circle. Therefore, work intentionally to design a greater inner circle that is relevant to the season of the life that you are journeying through. Ask yourself who can help you grow, who can help you be more successful, who can help you be more significant, and definitely who can help you minimize unintended consequences. I'm grateful for this opportunity to serve you in your journey of life. Do share the message with others so we can together build a happier world. Thank you for your time and make it a wonderful day today. For more thoughts on celebrating life, I invite you to join the Celebrating Life community at celebratinglife.in. That is celebratinglife.in.